Principles, Life and Work by Ray Dalio. Ray Dalio says, "Life works like a machine, and if you follow the right steps, you can fix almost any problem." In this video, I'll show you the simple life map he uses to achieve goals again and again. I turned the whole book into 10 powerful lessons that explain what Dalio learned, why it matters, and how you can start using it today. Part 1. Why Principles Matter. Chapter 1. In the beginning of Principles, Life and Work, Ray Dalio explains why principles are important for living a good life. He says that every person faces challenges, confusion, and big choices. Without principles, people feel lost and make decisions based only on emotions. But when you have strong principles, they guide you like a map. They help you choose the right path, even when things are difficult. Dalio uses his own life story to show how principles are formed. When he was young, he was curious but made many mistakes. Some mistakes were small, but one big mistake almost destroyed his investment company, Bridgewater Associates. He made a wrong prediction about the economy in 1982. Because of this, his company lost a lot of money, and he felt embarrassed. But this painful moment became one of the most important lessons of his life. Instead of giving up, Dalio studied what went wrong. He reflected on his thinking, asked others for help, and slowly learned to understand the real world better. Through this process, he discovered something powerful. Mistakes are not failures. They are lessons that help you grow. This idea became one of his first principles. Dalio also tells us that everyone repeats the same types of problems in life. If we learn from each problem and write down a rule that helps us avoid it next time, we become wiser. Principles save time, reduce stress, and help us stay calm in hard moments. They act as tools that improve your thinking. He encourages people to treat life like a science experiment. When something goes wrong, observe it, think about it, and create a principle that prevents the same mistake in the future. Over time, these principles form a strong foundation for decision-making. Dalio says that without principles, people become confused when facing challenges. With principles, life becomes more predictable and manageable. This part of the book prepares the reader for everything that comes later. Dalio wants us to understand that successful people do not rely on luck. They rely on clear thinking. They write down rules that help them make smart decisions again and again. When you know your principles, you know yourself better. And when you know yourself, you make better choices in work, relationships, and dreams. Part 2. Embrace reality and deal with it. Chapter 3-4. This part of the book introduces Dalio's most important and famous idea. Face reality honestly and learn to deal with it directly. He says many people suffer because they avoid reality. They wish things were different, or they ignore problems because they feel uncomfortable. But avoiding reality only makes life harder. Dalio says reality is like a machine. Everything happens for a reason. If you understand how the machine works, you can find smart solutions. But if you refuse to see the truth, you end up making decisions based on false ideas. He encourages us to see the world clearly, even when the truth is unpleasant. One of the biggest lessons in this part is Dalio's formula. Pain plus reflection equals progress. Pain is not something we should fear. Pain is a message. It is the world telling us, something here needs to change. For example, if you lose money, fail a test, or hurt someone's feelings, the pain shows you that something is wrong. But pain alone does not help you grow. You must reflect on it. Reflection means stopping, thinking, and asking questions like, 1. Why did this happen? 2. What can I learn? 3. What should I change next time? When you combine pain with reflection, progress becomes possible. Dalio also teaches that accepting reality does not mean giving up. It means understanding the truth first, so that you can take the right action. When you see reality clearly, you can plan better. You can avoid repeating the same mistakes and build stronger habits. He encourages readers to remove emotional reactions when possible. Emotions like fear, anger, or pride can block your ability to see the truth. If you can step back and look at your problems logically, you gain more control over your life. Dalio also reminds us that nature is a powerful teacher. In nature, everything follows rules. Seasons change, storms come, plants grow, and everything adapts. Humans must also learn to adapt to reality instead of fighting it. When you accept reality as it is, not as you wish it to be, you become stronger, wiser, and more successful. This part teaches that dealing with reality is the first step to building a good life. When you face the truth and learn from painful moments, you grow faster and become capable of solving larger problems in the future. Part 3. The 5-step process for reaching your goals. Chapter 5-7. Ray Dalio explains that all successful people follow a simple but powerful 5-step process. He believes that if you master these steps, you can reach almost any goal you set in life. Step 1. Have clear goals. Dalio says many people fail because their goals are not clear. A goal like, "I want to be successful," is too vague. A better goal is detailed and specific. For example, "I want to learn English well enough to speak confidently in class." Clear goals give you direction and help you focus your energy. Step 2. Identify problems. Once you have goals, you must find the problems that block your path. Most people avoid thinking about problems because it feels uncomfortable. But Dalio says identifying problems is one of the most important steps. If you do not admit your problems, you cannot fix them. Step 3. Understand the problems deeply. After identifying problems, you must study them. Ask yourself, 1. What is the root cause? 2. Why does this problem keep happening? Dalio warns that many people only fix surface-level problems, but deep improvement requires understanding the real cause behind the issue. Step 4. Design a plan. Once you understand the problem, design a plan to solve it. The plan must be realistic, practical, and step-by-step. The problem is that many people skip this step. They understand the problem but have no real plan to fix it. Dalio says planning is like building a bridge between where you are and where you want to be. Step 5. Take action. A plan means nothing without action. Many people dream and plan but never take the steps needed. Action takes discipline, patience, and courage. Dalio encourages readers to measure progress and adjust actions when needed. He also teaches that reaching goals is like going on a journey filled with loops. Set a goal, face problems, learn, improve, set new goals. Success comes from repeating this cycle again and again. Dalio says you don't need to be the smartest person. You just need to follow the 5 steps consistently. Over time, this process helps you grow stronger, more capable, and more confident. Part 4. Understand that people are wired differently. Chapter 8 to 10. Dalio explains that everyone has a different way of thinking because our brains are wired differently. These natural differences are not good or bad. They are simply part of who we are. Understanding these differences is important for working well with others. People may see the same situation in completely different ways. One person may think logically, another may think emotionally, and another may think creatively. Dalio says problems often happen because we expect others to think exactly like us. But this expectation is unrealistic. When we learn to understand people's strengths and weaknesses, we can communicate better. At Bridgewater, Dalio used personality tests to help team members understand themselves. Tools like Myers-Briggs and other thinking style tests helped people discover whether they were introverted, extroverted, detail-oriented, or big-picture thinkers. Dalio believes that when people know themselves honestly, they can choose roles that match their strengths. For example, 1. Some people are good at analyzing data. 2. Some are good at planning. 3. Some are good at communication. 4. Some are good at creative thinking. When a team uses each person's natural strengths, everyone works better together. Dalio also teaches that people have blind spots, areas where they cannot see things clearly. Blind spots are dangerous because you don't know what you're missing. That is why listening to others is important. Another person's strength may help you see something you never noticed. He encourages readers not to judge people too quickly. Instead, try to understand why they think the way they do. When you understand their design and personality, disagreements become easier to solve. You realize the person is not wrong. They are simply different. This part teaches that working with people requires patience, respect, and curiosity. When you appreciate differences, you build stronger relationships. And when you build strong relationships, you create better results in both work and life. Part 5. Be radically open-minded. Chapter 11 to 12. In this section, Dalio explains the importance of being open-minded. He says that people often think they are right, even when they are not. Our ego, the part of us that wants to protect our pride, makes us avoid information that challenges our beliefs. Dalio says being open-minded is not easy, but it is a superpower. When you are open-minded, you can learn faster than others. You become more intelligent because you are willing to change your mind. Open-minded people do 3 things. 1. They listen carefully, even when they disagree. 2. They consider that they might be wrong. 3. They look for the best answer, not the one that feels comfortable. Dalio encourages readers to talk to people who disagree with them. Instead of arguing, ask questions like, 1. Why do you think that? 2. What information do you have that I don't? These questions show respect and help you learn new perspectives. He also says that the biggest enemy of open-mindedness is the ego. The ego wants to win. It wants to protect you from feeling wrong or embarrassed. But the ego blocks your growth. If you let it control you, you stop learning. Dalio suggests a strategy called thoughtful disagreement. This means you discuss ideas respectfully, trying to understand each other, not trying to prove which person is smarter. When people share ideas this way, they discover stronger solutions. Open-mindedness also helps you avoid blind spots. You cannot see everything alone. You need other people's viewpoints. Dalio says that a group of open-minded people can think better than any one person alone. The main message of this part is simple. If you want to grow, you must stay open to new ideas, even if they challenge your old beliefs. Part 6. Create a culture of radical transparency. Chapter 13 to 15. In these chapters, Ray Dalio explains how he built Bridgewater's unusual culture. He calls it radical transparency. This means people tell the truth openly, even when the truth is hard to hear. The idea is simple. When everyone shares real information, the whole team makes better choices. Radical transparency has 3 main parts. First, people speak honestly about ideas and mistakes. If someone makes an error, the team talks about it without shame. They try to learn, not to punish. Second, the company records many meetings and keeps notes. This helps people remember what really happened. Third, people are asked for feedback often. Feedback is not just praise. It is also clear advice on what to fix. Dalio shows why this works. When people hide their problems, bad habits grow. Small problems become big ones. But when problems are visible, the team can solve them fast. Honest talk builds trust. People know they will not be blamed unfairly. They know the goal is learning. This makes people braver to try new things. Radical transparency also needs rules. It is not an excuse to be rude. Dalio asks people to be respectful and direct. He says honesty should help others become better. Feedback should be specific. For example, instead of saying, "You're lazy," say, "I noticed you missed 2 deadlines. Can we talk about why?" Specific feedback helps people fix real causes. Another tool Dalio used is a system to rate ideas and people. He called some tools baseball cards. These cards show each person's strengths and weaknesses. They are public inside the team. When everyone knows each other's strengths, leaders can put people into roles that fit them. Teams then work better. Dalio also explains that this culture is not for everyone. Some people find radical transparency too strong. It can feel like too much truth. That is why companies should teach it slowly. They should help people practice honest talk. They should also teach how to give feedback kindly. The big lesson is this: if a team can speak truthfully and learn from mistakes, it becomes smarter and faster. Radical transparency turns private problems into team lessons. Over time, the team learns to handle hard situations with calm thinking. This makes the company stronger and helps people grow in their jobs and in life. Part 7. Effective Decision-Making, Chapter 16 to 18. These chapters teach clear ways to make better choices. Ray Dalio says good decision-making is a skill. It is not just luck. You can learn it by using rules and thinking carefully. First, Dalio asks people to use logic more than emotion. Emotions like fear or pride can push you to decide fast and wrong. Logic helps you slow down and look at facts. Ask, what is the real problem? And what evidence do we have? This helps you see the situation clearly. Second, he teaches believability-weighted decision-making. Not every opinion counts the same. If someone has a lot of experience and a good record, their view should carry more weight. Imagine choosing a soccer coach. The coach who won many games knows more than a person who never coached. Use experience to judge who to listen to. Third, Dalio says, think through short-term and long-term results. A choice may feel good now but cause trouble later. He calls these first-order and second-order effects. A wise decision-maker checks both. For example, studying for a test is hard now but helps long-term. Choosing the easy way now may make things worse later. Fourth, use patterns and data. Many problems repeat. If you watch what happens again and again, you can predict the future better. Keep records of past decisions. Study what worked and what failed. Data helps you avoid repeating mistakes. Fifth, design a clear decision process. Who decides? How long will you try a solution? What will success look like? Clear steps make action faster. Also, have a plan B if the first plan fails. Dalio also believes in learning from mistakes. If a decision goes wrong, analyze why. Don't blame people. Find the reason and fix the process. This way your decisions improve over time. Finally, good leaders build teams that help them decide. They gather honest views, test ideas, and choose the best option based on facts and experience. When people follow a fair process, they accept the decision and work to make it succeed. The heart of these chapters is that decision-making can be taught. Use logic, know who to trust, think long-term, study patterns, and build clear steps. Do these things, and your choices will get better and better. Part 8. Building and Managing Teams. Chapter 19 to 21. These chapters talk about how to create teams that work well and grow. Ray Dalio says a great team needs the right people, clear roles, and honest feedback. First, hire people who fit the job and the culture. Skills are important, but so are values. A helpful, honest person who wants to learn is often better than a brilliant person who causes conflict. Dalio looks for people with good character and a desire to improve. When people share values, teamwork is easier. Second, put people in roles that match their strengths. Not everyone is good at everything. One person may be great at math and planning. Another may be good at talking with customers. When each person plays to their strengths, the whole team succeeds. Dalio used tests and real tasks to find the best fit for each person. Third, teach clear feedback. Teams must give and receive feedback regularly. Feedback helps people fix problems quickly. It should be kind and honest. A good rule is to focus on actions and facts, not traits. For example, say, "This report missed facts," instead of "You are careless." Facts are easier to fix than personality. Fourth, make roles and goals clear. If people know what they must do and why it matters, they work better. Dalio uses written goals and metrics. This helps the team measure progress and stay focused. It also makes fair decisions about rewards and promotions. Fifth, train people to be learners. The best teams keep learning. Dalio encourages training, practice, and mentorship. When senior people teach juniors, skills spread faster. Teams that learn together improve together. Sixth, create a fair system for conflict. People will disagree. Have a clear way to resolve disagreements. Ideas are tested, facts are checked, and the team chooses the best solution. This reduces bias and keeps the team healthy. Finally, leaders must serve the team. Good leaders remove obstacles, give clear direction, and protect the team's culture. They model honesty and calm thinking. When leaders build trust and clarity, the team feels safe to try hard things. The main idea is simple. Great teams are built on trust, clear roles, honest feedback, and continuous learning. Do these things, and the team will do great work and help each person grow. Part 9. Tools and Systems for Better Work, Chapter 22 to 24. In these chapters, Dalio explains how systems and tools help people do better work. He believes people can be smarter and fairer when they use clear methods and technology. First, write things down. When you record decisions, reasons, and results, you can learn from them later. Memory is weak. Notes are strong. Dalio built systems to keep data about choices and their outcomes. This made it easy to see which ideas worked over time. Second, use simple checklists and rules. Checklists help people follow good steps, even when they feel tired or rushed. Pilots use checklists to stay safe. Teams can do the same for important tasks. Rules reduce random mistakes and keep quality high. Third, use software when it helps. Computers can sort large amounts of information fast. They find patterns people might miss. Dalio used software to collect ratings about people, decisions, and outcomes. This helped the team spot patterns and decide better. Fourth, build tools that support your culture. For example, if your culture values candid feedback, make a tool that asks for feedback after meetings. If your culture values learning, use a tool that stores lessons from mistakes. Tools should make the team's good habits easier to do. Fifth, measure what matters. Pick a few clear metrics to track. Don't try to measure everything. Too many measures confuse people. Choose the most important signs of success and check them regularly. Sixth, automate routine work so people can focus on creative tasks. If software can do the boring parts, people have more time to think and improve. This raises the team's overall value. Seventh, keep improving your systems. Systems are not perfect at first. Test them, see where they fail, fix them, and test again. Over time, they become stronger and save a lot of time and mistakes. Finally, combine human judgment with system help. Tools should not replace people. They should make people smarter. When you use both, decisions become faster and better. The key lesson is, good systems and tools turn human effort into repeatable success. They help teams learn faster, make better choices, and do high-quality work more often. Part 10. Putting it all together, Chapter 25 Appendix. This final part ties all the ideas into one plan you can use every day. Ray Dalio wants readers to make their own set of principles and use them like a map. When you follow the map, you make better choices and learn faster. Start with the 5-step process. Set a clear goal, find problems, diagnose the real causes, design solutions, and take action. Repeat this loop again and again. Each cycle helps you learn and improves your skills. Dalio calls this a machine for personal and team growth. Next, build your own rules. Write simple rules you can follow. For example, when I feel angry, I pause and ask one question. Or, When a team member gives feedback, I listen first. Small rules make big differences. They turn good ideas into consistent habits. Also, combine people, culture, and systems. Use a team that values truth and learning. Use tools to record lessons. Use clear roles so people work where they fit best. When people, culture, and systems fit together, the whole organization becomes stronger. Dalio also reminds us to plan for the long term. Quick wins are nice, but lasting success needs steady progress. Use data and honest feedback to keep improving. When a plan fails, analyze it calmly and change the plan, not the people. Finally, be humble and keep learning. Even experts are not always right. The best people stay curious. They welcome new ideas and fix their principles when needed. Life changes, and your map should change too. The simple truth is, living by clear principles helps you grow, make better choices, and build stronger teams. If you use these ideas every day, small improvements add up to big success. Start small, keep practicing, and let your principles guide you to a better life. Now that we've gone through the key ideas, let me share my personal reflections. What truly spoke to me, and how it connects to real life. Reading principles. Life and work helped me think more about how to live a better life, make better decisions, and improve myself. The most powerful part of the book is the idea that mistakes are not the end. They are the beginning of learning. This gave me a new way to look at failure. Instead of feeling discouraged, I now try to see mistakes as teachers. One idea that touched me deeply was the importance of being truthful with yourself. Many people avoid looking at their weaknesses because it feels uncomfortable. But Dalio shows that honesty is the only way to grow. When you face your problems directly, you gain power. When you hide from them, they quietly control you. The 5-step process also changed the way I think about goals. Before, I sometimes set goals but did not follow through. I now understand that goals require a clear process. Having a dream is not enough. You need to face the problems that block your dream, understand them, and make a solid plan. This process sounds simple, but it takes discipline. Still, if you follow it, success becomes more possible. Another powerful lesson is that everybody thinks differently. Before reading this book, I sometimes felt frustrated when people did not see things the way I saw them. After reading Dalio's ideas about personality differences, I realized it is normal. No two brains are the same. Instead of fighting differences, I now try to understand them. This helps me communicate better and work better with others. The idea of radical open-mindedness also inspired me. It made me question how often I assume I am right. Dalio encourages us to welcome disagreement and learn from it. This is not easy, because our ego wants to win. But when we put the truth above our pride, we become smarter and stronger. Dalio's points about radical transparency made me think about how fear often controls communication. Many people hide their thoughts because they are afraid of judgment. But when people are open and honest, teams become more trusting and effective. Still, I also think radical transparency needs kindness. Honesty should be used to help, not to hurt. I especially liked the chapters about decision-making. They showed how emotions can cloud judgment. Dalio's advice to use logic and look for patterns can help in school, work, and life. I now try to ask myself, am I reacting emotionally, or am I thinking clearly? This small question often helps me pause and choose better actions. The most important idea I took from the book is that life is like a machine, and we are the designers of our own machine. If something is not working, we can change the design. If we face pain, it means something needs to be improved. This idea gives great hope. It means nothing is fixed. We always have the power to grow. Overall, this book is not only about work. It is about building a strong, honest, and meaningful life. It reminds us that we can always learn, always grow, and always design a better future. I feel more confident after reading it, because I now know that problems are not walls, they are doors to improving myself. Before we end, I'd love to share 5 powerful thoughts from this book. They might inspire your next move in life. Be honest with yourself so you can grow stronger. Dalio believes real success starts with truth, even when it feels uncomfortable. 2. Mistakes are not the end. They are steps that help you learn. Every failure is a lesson that moves you forward. 3. Ask for feedback often, because other people can see what you miss. Openness helps you improve much faster. Know your strengths and your weaknesses. Use both to build a better life. Self-awareness is one of Dalio's biggest principles. Dream big, set clear goals, and face problems directly. Success is a loop. Dream, set goals, work hard, learn, improve. The end. Like this video if you want more insights, and subscribe for more brilliant thoughts.